Never in a million years did I ever think that I would be making a video talking about this subject matter. When I was 15, I had an unexpected pregnancy. I had a boy in 1985. I named him Joseph. I gave him up for adoption. The adoption papers were signed 2 months after he was born. And that was the last I ever saw him. At the time in the state of New Jersey, they called it an open adoption, but it was not open at all. It's nothing like what we here in 2021 look at adoptions as being open now. I met the parents face to face, was not allowed to have any personal information about them, not even their last name, not where they lived, not where they worked, nothing. And the agreement was, if my son ever wanted me in his life, that it was up to him to look me up, not the other way around. And I'm sorry, I'm fidgeting. I'm trying to find a comfortable spot. Not an easy subject matter. My part of it was to keep in touch with the adoption agency and update my records, address, phone number, however, contact information, anytime it changed, so that if he did decide that he wanted to look for me, he would have accurate information. I'm not sure what happened over the years. The agency that my adoption went through, Catholic Charities, the office that handled my adoption apparently closed due to funding reasons or something. I was constantly sending in letters with my updated contact information. I never got any confirmation back. I never knew if they were getting my letters. I tried, also part of the agreement, the adoption agreement was, this is another reason why they considered it open, was that I would get letters until, I named him Joseph. They named him Thomas Joseph, so they called him TJ. I would get letters until TJ was 18. Very mysteriously, right at the time he turned 18, the letters just very abruptly stopped. Not like me and the adoptive mother didn't actually say, oh, well, he's turning 18, so I guess I'm not going to talk to you anymore. It just abruptly stopped. I don't know if the agency just stopped forwarding the letters or not, or if when the office closed, they lost information. I'm really very unclear as to what happened. But all I know is that I tried writing to the adoptive mother several times after TJ was 18, and she says that she did not get any of the letters. She said that she tried writing to me. I did not get any of the letters. So that's still a mystery, that part of it. So TJ was born in 1985. In 2015, 1 month before his 30th birthday, he died. The adoptive parents were given a phone number for me. They tried calling it, and it was out of service. They gave up. They didn't even look any further. I'm sure they must have had my last name. The internet existed in 2015, so I'm not really sure why they didn't pursue to try to get more information about me. And there I was, sending in all my updated information to an agency office that closed that I didn't know closed. So I'm really not sure what happened there. So because of this, it took 6 years for me to find out that my son died. Interestingly, it was just about a month before his 30th birthday. I remember saying to myself, something isn't right. I mean, maybe he's angry with me. He's turning 30. He really should have contacted me by now. And I said, well, I guess if he doesn't, by the time he's 30, I should resign myself to the fact that he probably never will. Thinking he was angry. Turns out he was dead. The adoptive mother said that she gave TJ all the letters that I had written over the years. You know, the ones before he turned 18 that she actually got and acknowledged getting. I mean, at least I have that piece that he knows that it was all supposed to be for the best for him. It wasn't that I never wanted him. And probably he was given the same wrong phone number. I'm waiting to hear back from Catholic Charities now to find out what happened. I will say I am furious that it took 6 years for me to find out that my baby died. So here's the kicker. The same day, this past April 15th, just a couple weeks ago, the very same day that I found out that TJ died in 2015, I found out that he had had a child with a girl. And this boy is now 14 years old. I have talked to the adoptive mother on the phone since getting this information. And that phone call continued into emails. I made it clear that I wanted to meet my grandson and that I wanted to be a part of his life if that was what he wanted. And she out and out refuses to tell him that I was found or that I'm interested. What she actually said to me was, in an email, I prefer for that conversation to happen organically, meaning she's going to wait for him to bring it up. I don't know about you, but I know 14-year-old boys, and I think there's a good chance that he's not going to just come right out and ask. Also, I think it's a crime to keep information from a teenager when you have information about their birth family. He's 14 years old. He's not a baby. He can make up his own mind about whether or not he wants to meet us. Maybe he wouldn't want to. Maybe he would. And we just don't know that, and the adoptive mother couldn't possibly know that. I think she's 100% wrong in withholding this information from him, and I guess I will have more to add to this once I finally get in touch with Catholic Charities. It was very difficult getting in touch with them the past few years. I was just trying to get in touch with them anyway, not knowing that TJ was dead. I just thought it was very odd that I hadn't heard anything from my social worker for forever. So I was trying to get a hold of her, and it was next to impossible. So, I mean, hopefully I have luck this time and I can actually reach her. I don't understand why the communication with this agency is so difficult.